What I can do is to give you keys that unlock things. I might not be able to give you the whole 9 yards or everything that you need about self-esteem. Self-esteem is a big topic. Many books written on it. If I were to share with you some things about that, you'll get the gist of it and you'll understand it. But that's not where it ends. That's where it starts. Now you have to go back and apply whatever you've learned and see how it works for you. You can't do, for instance, mind renewal once and think it is settled now forever. Every now and then you need to be doing mind renewal. Every now and then you need to practice some habits so that it can be grounded again. A very good description that you've given in terms of how things happen in our behavior usually starts with a seed, if you take that analogy. So someone plants a seed, someone else comes by and they water that seed. Let's call it the seed of low self-esteem. And it's not that your parents tell you, listen, you've got low self-esteem and now the seed is planted. It's more like, you idiot, get out of my face and go and clean your room. That's more like how it comes. So that seed is planted, and then once it's okay, you live with that. But if it happens tomorrow, then it's like, oh, twice now. You call me a little idiot, that good for nothing, etc. By the 5th time it happens, then it's like watering that seed. And the more it happens, the more the seed is watered, and then suddenly that seed starts to sprout. As it goes on and you start to see that little tree, you now can't deny it. Maybe you are the bad person. Maybe you start to see that little tree, and because you can see it now, it's like, yeah, it is. Maybe I am a bad person. And then eventually that voice keeps on telling you that you're not good enough, and the parent is not even present anymore. But the analogy remains, the seed was planted, it was watered, it eventually sprouted, and because we didn't unroot the tree, it started to grow, because that's what life does, it grows. Trees grow. They get water, they grow. They're in the sun, they grow. And then this thing grows, and eventually now you're an adult and now it bears fruit. Every now when it's season, there the fruit is. You're being bad. Like you say, it's been triggered and then you act in that way and you've got no control over it. You can't do anything about it. How does one deal with it? Because often we try to pluck the fruit just to get rid of the fruit because it's bad fruit. But then next season the fruit comes again because that tree is still there. How do we unroot the tree? It boils down to the way you and I think. As a man think, Solomon said, so is he. So if you think you're a loser, you're right. And the other side is also true. If you think you're a winner, you're also right. Because as you think, the way you think, that is the way you are. If you think you're beautiful, you know what? You're right, you are beautiful. If you think you're not beautiful, you're also right, you're not beautiful. It's not what I say, it's what you say. You're the strongest authority about your life. Or if you say, I'm useless, that's right, let's go there. I don't want to fight with you about the way you think about yourself. Obviously, the negative of that is that you will act useless. Because as a man thinks, so easy. So the way I think, that's the way I am. But we need to change that. A lot of human transformation starts in the way we think. And specifically the way we think about ourselves. We are not genetically coded to just be in a certain way. The human mind is stronger than that. The human mind can choose to love or to hate. The human mind can choose to forgive or to have revenge. The human mind can choose to be kind or to be vindictive. And I'm not discounting a lot of things that happened to you and I when we grew up. But it can change. It changed for me, and I don't think I'm that unique and that strong and that good and that what noble or whatever you want to call it. I think it can change for anyone. There is a different life that we can live. We're not victims per se. We are unfortunately exposed sometimes to serious stuff, difficult stuff that we would not have chosen. But choosing to be a victim of that is up to us. We can't change the events of the past, but we can change the way we think about the events of the past.